Hi everyone! So I basically don't have anything to talk about for longer than about 30 seconds at a time, so I'm going to mash a couple of things together into one video and hope that they make vague, coherent sense. Bear with me through all of this. Today I was walking home from work and I walked past a kebab shop. It had a sign written in chalk at the front saying, "Best food this side of the universe." And it occurred to me that the person who wrote that sign had a very flawed understanding about the universe. And then after I continued to think about that for a little while longer, I realized that it probably wasn't that important that a person who was in charge of writing signs at kebab shops really knew the finer nuances of what the universe is. So then I decided I'd probably let it slide. It's not gonna make all that much of a difference. You'll just mean that this vlog is like 10 seconds shorter than it would have been otherwise. Last week when I was posting the video of me tidying up my room, I made a couple of jokes about how my bedroom was and pretty much still is a Hunger Games arena. Because of this, I feel like the universe decided to play a really mean joke on me. This week, I was going into my room, innocently fetching some gym clothes. May not have control over much, but at least I can go to the gym when I want to. So I went in there, grabbed some gym clothing, stepped away from my wardrobe, and then saw a giant fucking huntsman spider on my underwear drawer. In my underwear drawer, on my underwear drawer. After I did the standard scream, jump back a few feet, do that weird spazzy dance that everyone does when they're grossed out by something, I did what any responsible adult would then do. Take a photo of it to text to my friend, tweet about it, and then write a Tumblr post. So I did all three of these things, turned around, and the spider had gone. Apparently it wasn't waiting around for me to finish. To my knowledge, it's still in my room somewhere. I have no idea where. I am living in constant fear at the moment, so that's terrifying. I slept a couple of nights in a room that was not my own, and the first time I slept in my own bed again, I had to have a couple of glasses of wine first. It's amazing I'm even in here to film this. I had my first full week of uni back this week, which included doing a couple of theory classes that did not involve learning about the history of Bauhaus design, which is very exciting. Basically because I'm doing general education classes. General education classes are kind of born of this weird logic that my university ascribes to, where they look at a really streamlined degree like what I'm doing, which is design. They look at it and go, okay, well they've figured out their majors, they've got lots of practical assignments, they've done lectures about copyright law and intellectual property theft, and they have to do an internship next semester. But do you know what's gonna make them really prepared for the real world? What's gonna broaden their horizon and make them ready to face the job hunting, cruel outside world that isn't related directly to academia? Some first year Bachelor of Arts classes, which is how I found myself doing Introduction to Film Studies and History of Human Sexuality this semester. I was in my History of Sexuality tutorial this week and we're going around doing the standard. Who are you? How old are you? Where do you come from? Why did you choose to take this class? By the time it rolled around to me, I literally responded with, so that I was better equipped to win intellectual debates when I was drinking. The weird thing is, my tutor kind of agreed with me, so I don't know what that says. And yeah, that's basically all of my little anecdotes from this week. You guys have a good one and I'll see you later.